Okay, today we're going to be using manipulatives, counters, and models to help us divide. Yesterday we were using estimating to help us divide. Today we're going to find exact answers with remainders as well. Okay, so let's try a problem real quick. I want you to write this down as I write it down. You can just use your scratch paper today. So I'm going to do 10 divided by 3. And I know some of you probably can do this quickly in your head, but I want you to go through the steps because we're going to actually try this on more difficult problems too. So it's important to try the steps. Remember, focus, can-do attitude, take initiative, and listen. Okay, let's take a look at this. So the 3 here is our divisor, and the 3 tells us how many groups we need for our model. So I need 3 groups. So I'm just going to do 3 big circles. They don't have to be circles. They could be squares. They could be any shape you really wanted. I'm just doing circles for simplicity's sake. And then the 10 tells us how many things we need to share. So think of these 3 circles as like 3 friends, okay? So I have, for example, 10 pieces of candy that I need to share between 3 friends. So now for my model, I just start giving those pieces of candy away. So I give 1 to this person, 1 to this person, 1 to this person. So how many have I given away? Yeah, I've given away 3 so far. I need to give away a total of 10. So there's 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can still give some more away. I've given 6 away, but I need to give 10 away. So 7, 8, 9. So I've given 9 away. I need to give 10 away. But if I give this person the 10th one, these other 2 friends are going to be mad at me, right? Because they're going to say, hey, we only got 3 and they get 4. That's not fair. So I can't give out any more candy equally to each of my friends. So I have 1 left over. So what this tells us for our quotient, remember the quotient is the answer to a division problem, is each friend gets 3 and there's a remainder of 1. So there's 1 piece of candy left over. All right, let's try another example. I'm going to erase this. Okay, let's try a little more challenging one. Let's say 37 divided by 5. Okay, so again, our divisor tells us how many groups we have. And so for this example, I'm going to use triangles because it doesn't matter what shape we use. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I use that 5 because that's our divisor. Our divisor is 5. Okay, and then how many I'm splitting up is 37. So let's go ahead and for some fun, let's label these. So this is going to be Molly. This is going to represent Molly. This is going to represent Maddie. This is going to represent Caden. This one's going to represent Ava. And this one's going to represent Landon. Just for fun. So I have to give out golden tickets to these 5 students. And I have 37 golden tickets to give out. But I want to make sure they all have an equal amount. Because if I give Maddie more than Caden, Caden's going to be mad at me. And I don't want Caden to be mad at me. So let's give out these 37, but keep in mind that I want everybody to have the same amount. So if I can't give them all the same amount, I may have to have some remainders. So now I got to count up to 37, giving each person one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back over to Molly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back over to Molly again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come back over to Molly. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember, I'm counting up to 37, my dividend. I'm at 20 right now. Where'd my marker go? There it is. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm getting closer, but I got to get up to as close to 37 as I can without going over. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So I've given out 35, but I need to get up to 37, so that would be 36 here, 37 there, but then I couldn't give the rest of the students one. So I'm at 35. I can't share anymore because I have 5 students left and I only have 2 golden tickets. So if I give those 2 to just 2 of the students, the other 3 students will be upset with me. So let's see how many I was able to give each student. I was able to give each student, where's my pen? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I come up here for my quotient. I gave each student 7. And how many did I have left over that I wasn't able to give because I didn't have enough to give everyone an equal amount? Well, I could subtract to find that, because what I'm finding is the difference, how many I had, minus the number that I gave away. So my remainder is going to be 2. So again, remember, you need to write down these examples as I go as well. Okay, so I'm going to erase these. And let's do another example. So this time I'm going to do 23 divided by 4. And the 4, remember, I want you guys to write these down on your scratch paper as well, so everybody should be writing this problem down. And again, you can take initiative and work ahead of me on the video if you want, but make sure you watch and double check your answer. Alright, so the 4 is our divisor. The 23 is our dividend. Okay. Now I'm going to use circles again. And remember, the divisor tells us how many groups we need, or shapes. I used triangles last time. I'm going to go back to circles. 1, 2, probably should make them a little bigger, 3, and 4. Because the divisor's 4, and then I'm splitting 23 things. And let's, for fun again, let's say this is Frankie, and let's have this one be who do I want to go with? Let's go with Emily. this one's Austin. And this one's Nate. Okay, so I'm giving away 23, let's say, Jolly Ranchers to these students. So I give one to Frankie. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to give away 23 though. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, getting closer to 23, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I'm at 20, so I've given away 20. So I have 3 left, but I have 4 students. So I'm not going to be able to give all 4 of the students one. So that becomes my remainder now. So let's see how many each student got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each student gets 5 Jolly Ranchers, and I had 3 left over. So remainder 3. And what do we call the answer to a division problem? Yeah, quotient. Okay. All right, I'm going to delete this. And thank you for watching. Follow the next directions. Always remember, focus, can-do attitude, take initiative, listen.